Rogue against Andariel. So just stagger him. He always dies in 1 stagger. He even dies before the stagger, man. We ain't careful. He just falls down. He trips and he's down. How can I not damage her? Okay. Boom. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, we're rocking multiple billions now. $2 billion. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We are on the PTR right now and testing the top builds. Today I want to show you a rogue build. I have a planner in the description. They recently buffed the Andariel's Visage and this is one of the top S tier builds for rogue. Rogue has many of them. This is the Andariel Flurry Puncture Rogue and they just buffed this helm here. It now is purple and it also gives you 110,000 poison damage. And I was able to hit, as you saw in the intro, for billions and billions here. We have the Poison Trap Caltrops, we have Poison Traps in general, we have Shadow Imbuement, Poison Imbuement, Puncture and Flurry. And I just want to show you here some DPS. And we basically just attack a target, keep our Flurry stacks up, and then just blast it down here. And you guys can see here how the DPS just like ramps up here in the billions of damage, especially on the staggered targets. You guys can see again, if I were to hit my poison targets here, you guys can see here just how crazy the damage wraps here into the billions. And my gear is very far from optimal. I only have like a, 4 or 8 masterwork ranks here, and I don't even have DPS focus. I've seen other players doing this up to 4 billion, and this can also clear the highest of pits. I've seen 150 clears with this. And there was an easy 140 clear on the PTR. There's also some bugs with it, but this is certainly one of the strongest builds. And I want to show you some runs here, and then also me running it in 200 with a broken mechanics. Then I'm also going to show you a 200 pick clear. I hope you enjoy, and Rogue is going to be eating good next season. Let's go. Lol. What? Okay, it's fucking really strong, yes? Can I? Yo, I don't even need to use my buffs, man. Everything just melts. Okay. I mean, I was just comparing this to the Druid or to what we played earlier. Okay, I don't know. I also look like very tanky right now, but I'm not sure. Okay, this actually is a very fun build to play, yes? So this is the Andariel Rogue, my friends. Yeah, I may have needed to clean that up there, we'll see. Yeah, this build's a ton of fun. Yo, if you get good, like you can teleport all the time as well, yes? With Flurry. I mean, you just gotta get good. Like, literally, this is my first run, but if you get good, like you just perma TP with Flurry. I even lost my stack. I mean, there's also the tricks of trade, the exploit of weakness bug right now. But even without it, you guys can see how they just all bleed. So we can just go and pit to 100, do the same thing, yes? I mean, if we can live. Yeah, I mean, the build's pretty good. Look, they just all bleed to death. Man, this reminds me a little bit of the Dash Monk in Diablo 3. Where you had like all these dashes, and you just dash around and kill shit. Just Flurry is like a dashing strike, you just need a target pretty much. And I'm not really using like any of my traps yet, right? Yeah, dash junkie, exactly. Like we just like use flurry here to dash, and then on a PTR there's this bug where you need to, you know, go out for a second and then go back in. So we just stagger this guy. And look how he melts. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a S tier build right here, my friends. S tier rogue build. Alright. That is actually crazy. So this is the Flurry Andariel's rogue. And look by how much they buffed Andariel's rogue here on the PTR. It's insane. They like quadrupled the damage here. And this was already a build that did 150 or something on the live server, and now is getting even stronger. So we're rocking Andariels, we're rocking Umbrals here with the Runic. This is just a bunch of Dust Shroud stacks. You can also play the new legendary or unique armor, I should say. It also helps you with pulling, but I just played the standard one. Then we have the Nox, the ice aspect here. This one just gives additional poison damage to chilled enemies, and we are scaling damage to crowd controlled with our passive here. That gives us a multiplicative scaling, just like on the buffs with Berserking, but now it's uncapped here with our damage to crowd controlled enemies, so that's what we're stacking. Then we're rocking Assimilation here for dodge. We have a bunch of dodge. I think we have like 60%. And I have like not good equipment. You see, like my stuff is not fully masterworked or anything. Like we just have like some random equipment, and I think we already have 60% dodge chance, and you can get another 10 here. And you know, I have like no greater affix and like min roads on all my pieces here. So you can get like, I think you can get up to like 80-90% dodge chance, and that's insane. This is one of the best builds in the game. S, maybe even S+, we'll see. Then we have concussive strikes here for dash. This is also how you apply all the stagger. So we have immobilize, we have chance to daze, we have chance to immobilize, chance to freeze, and all the chances basically. Then I have a non-upgraded bow here even with damage over time, and also chance for punch up projectiles. You want to reach 100% here. We are playing Retribution. This one double dips. It applies twice for stunned, and I think it's knocked down enemies. So you get a 2.2x multiplier here. Then we have Poison Imbuement here with Puncture. And yeah, the Poison Imbuement stuff here. This is just really cool. Like you just puncture and you get Poison Imbuement automatically. You get Shadow Imbuement on top of this. You have the Caltrops. We use like a bunch of Caltrops duration, and I think I have the rare plan, not even the legendary plan. So you can easily reach like 200%. You can reach, not easy, but you can reach 200%. I only have like 100% right now. So my multiplier here, as long as they stand in this trap here, you see it lasts for, it has a 10-second cooldown, but it lasts for 15 seconds. And if they stand in here, they take up to 84% X damage. That's how we're able to hit for billions and billions already. And then we have Inner Calm, we have Rapid Ring, and we have the Creeping Death. This is the new multiplayer here. This also gives you a 1.6 against staggered bosses, and 30% for each crowd control that you have on the targets. And we have Slow, we have Daze, we have Immobilize, and we have Stun, and we have Freeze. So this new aspect here, Creeping Death, is pretty insane. These are our stats here. Just max armor roll with one armor roll. Life could be a bit higher, like I don't have like really like the greater affix lives that much here. But you can have a lot more life, and I also have dexterity gems right now, obviously. You can just, like, if you do higher tier, you would want to go for life gems, and this is like 9, yeah, it's like about 50% life almost, I think, on total. So we'll probably be rocking like 40k life if we are fully buffed. And then Specialization, we're just playing combo points here. So I just get stronger, and skill tree looks like this. So just 1 point in puncture. Again, it's just to trigger our Andariel's really high chance. And then Flurry here to teleport and to increase our attack speed. But I'm really surprised by how cool the Flurry playstyle is. Like you just dash melee range. It's just so cool. So much fun. It's definitely a cool build, man. Then we have Shadow Step, we have Dash, double mobility skill. Instead of this Dash, if you're playing the boss killer version, I have the planner in the description. You can also play Poison Trap if you're fighting the Uber bosses. So this would be the DPS setup here with Poison Trap. But the normal setup here with speeds is just a normal dash, basically. And those are both pretty cool. And then we have the Dark Shroud here stacked to the juice. There's also a new thing. And I think it's a new offensive aspect that gives us the Tempering here. You can get the damage per Dark Shroud stack. This one is also insane, 55%. And you can reach like thousands and thousands of additives with this if you choose to do that, if you want to. However, for this build, as you have the multiplier and the key passive, it's not necessarily recommended to do that, but you could. Then we're playing the traps, we are playing like just a bunch of buffs. And I think right now the malice here is completely bugged, it doesn't work. We're still hitting for billions, but it doesn't even work, this one, so you would get even more DPS here, another 9% X. Yeah, obviously exploit is exploit rogue only, it's pretty strong. And then we have the newly buffed alchemical advantage here, giving you nice lucky hit and attack speed. And we have all the stuff here max. I have a pretty cool amulet actually here with double the passives. You ideally want also like exploit or something on top of the dexterity. I haven't been able to get it though. And obviously you want everything great traffic. So there's like a lot of DPS that could be improved here. I can easily like, I've seen rogues hit for 2-3 billion. I'll show you 140 clear in a second. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Paragon looks like this. I'm just gonna hover everything. There's also a bug right now here with exploit weakness. It makes the build basically deal infinite damage. We can go into a pit 200 as well. Tracker we have in the starter board. Then here in exploit weakness we have Kenny. We have on the right side no witness with control. Thanks for the 6, man. Then we have tricks of trade with exploit. And we got cheap shot here with Bane, so big poison damage, and Edlish bounty in the final board. And a big shout out here to Xario, who also has a full build guide here. I'm gonna link that in the description. He helped me out a bit as well, and I linked his channel and also the OG planners here in the description and also in here. And there's like a bunch more setups, and he goes into way more depth. He is like very experienced on this part. And you know, I'm more like starting out on this rogue. Like, you know me, I've not been playing so much rogue, but definitely pretty cool to see. And then we also have at the moment, there is a 140 clear I wanted to show you guys. This is also on the PTR, and it makes it look like very, very easy here. Obviously this is with the current bugged interaction that's going on. So he just executes the elites, but he kills 140 here, and this just shows you how it's S tier. I can't pronounce his name, but I'm also going to put the full clear here in the description from this guy. And you guys can see here how he's like pacing through 140 with this very build. And he's using the boss DPS setup and also has concealment. So there's definitely a lot of variations you can do. But just in general, they keep buffing the Andariel's visage, and it's just an insanely, insanely strong build. And yeah, you guys can see here, boom, like the packs just blow up with the current meta. I mean, I'm thinking that they're going to be switching this, but we don't know. So let me see here. He has some packs, and boom, they just all explode. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Yeah, and that's basically how he's cruising through this run here. And I think he has some pretty cool success. So yeah, let me show you the boss fight. So he like clears the entire run in like just a couple minutes here in 140. Obviously that's with the exploit only for rogue. So we'll see if that's gonna be changed. But even the boss, you guys can see here, I want to see here how much damage he's doing. We want to be looking at the poison ticks. Oh, it's very hard to see. 600 here. Let's see when he's staggered. You guys can see here 1 billion poison ticks. Like up there, 1.5 billion. This is the white number we need to pay attention to here, 1.5. And it just keeps ticking like this twice a second. So that's like 3 billion DPS plus the direct hits. And yeah, the boss just melts, and well, he clears the entire run in just a few minutes here. And obviously this is going to be doing well past 150 next patch. In fact, I think this is probably even S plus material. Yeah, Xario hits for 4 billion already. And this was on the live game, yes, because PTR has bugs that basically make you hit for less. And this is one of the top builds, and it might even move into, I think it's going to move into S plus tier, where only Panshot and Flaybarb sit at the moment. But this build is insanely strong. And we'll see, it definitely looks completely nuts. And I'm going to try some 150s here as well. And yeah, I'll leave you with the planners and with some more footage. Hope you enjoyed, my friends, and I'll see you soon. GG. Pit to 100, I mean, we are rogue, yes? +2 exploit, rogue only, dude. It's gonna be fine. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. See? No problem. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We are rogue, my friends. We have the +2. We have the +2 rogue only. Yeah, it's a legit build. Hello? Yeah, toughness feels pretty good, I must say. I'm positively surprised about this build's toughness. But yeah, basically you can just like run through like this. And just I don't even see my stacks. The flurry is super cool. I love it. And just murder everything, yeah, just like that, basically. But yeah, but there's very little hope that this mechanic is not surviving, guys. Like, this is just... Yo, I can't even believe how fucking busted it is, man. Like, what the hell? It gets new meaning, man. +2 exploit, rogue only. Holy man. I don't know if this guy is coming in or not. Okay, yeah, it's going. I see, I see. Also, the AoE on this is like so big. Yes? I remember the AoE was looking way smaller. But it actually is pretty huge. Maybe we need to kill all this. Or we're not gonna finish. Well, and then there is the boss. Yeah, monsters just poof. Does it proc around my character? Okay, we make a big pull here. Let's go, boys. Yeah, I didn't change anything. I mean, it's exactly the same. I don't know. I mean, this is probably how at least initially the passive reads. But it is... yeah, a little bit on the strong side, I would say, yes? Just a little bit. Completely ethical build. I mean, the initial build is. Okay, this is not so ethical no more. But yeah. I mean, it sounds cool. This is like, you know, the level of Broken, where you don't even need... I mean, the original build works. Like, you guys can see, like, everything was already poisoned to 100% life. But this is like the level of build, obviously, where it becomes irrelevant of how strong your character is. Like, you're just playing around this execution mechanic. And that is obviously a problem. See, boom, boss spawn here in what? Just a few minutes. And then we see the boss. Oh, it's even the Spirit Caller of Frost, my friends. You know, and then... well... it's gonna work for his minions, but I don't think it's gonna work for him, right? So this is where you just need to, I don't know, get a, like a flay barb or something in. Let me actually see how much damage we're gonna be doing. You can see, boom, all the guys are dead. Okay, this guy doesn't take the appropriate damage that we would need. No, it still takes damage. You see here, it's gonna take up to like 1 billion and stuff, but yeah. That guy's not gonna die. But we can kill his minions. Boom, dead. So just get a flay barb and then basically win. That's how it would go. Can I join someone here or just die? Okay, that's pretty much the rogue, my friends. Look, he doesn't even kill us. I'm just standing here AFK and he doesn't even kill us completely. 7 hours later. I don't think we didn't kill him in 7 hours. This guy has multiple hundreds of trillions of life. But yeah, that's basically the rogue, my friends. It's a pretty cool build. Obviously, the exploit weakness is... actually, it's also really tanky, man. Like, I'm just like chilling here and I'm not dying. I don't know what these guys are even doing. Like, I didn't even, like, use my traps and stuff. But those guys ain't killing me. So right now there is a little bit of a problem with this exploit weakness that makes this rogue extremely powerful. But in general, like, this rogue is extremely tanky. Like, I can just, like, idle here on the hardest tier. And I'm not, like, my gear is really bad. Like, I have, like, one masterwork here, one masterwork there, you know. And we're kind of just, like, taking it to our face. And we're kind of just chilling, right? So, yeah. It's a pretty strong build, guys. Check it out. We'll see what's gonna change. But even without this little funky mechanic, I think it's still an S tier build. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.